We're glad to have you here with Krazyfi platform actually. So without further ado, so the first question that I want to ask is, can you tell our audience here about yourself and what inspired you to make the music and motivate you?
And well, I am Ronnie Williams, the son of Ronald Williams Sr. and Geraldine Williams. And I say that because I was inspired by my father, by my dad. He was in a singing group called the Orlandos. That's a picture of them right there. And they released a record called Cloudburst back in 1957. And as in pretty much all my life, I've known this record, and it has my name on it because my dad wrote the song. And from that point, I've always known that I would be a songwriter because I already had a song with my name on it. So he, of course, was my first inspiration. And then I saw the Jackson 5. And once I saw the Jackson 5, I knew that as a child, I could be performing songs and playing and being an artist. So at the age of 8 and 9, I was already playing in groups and in nightclubs. And it was a great experience. We had a group called the Five of a Kind. And we had a front and it looked just like the Jackson 5. And it was a great, great experience. It was my first experience in singing. And, you know, we had a great time as little kids. I mean, a great time. So then I went on to, you know, be in other groups and, you know, kept at it and eventually became a songwriter. So, you know, that's grown into a whole lot of songwriting over the years. So pretty much that's where I am today. I'm still writing songs.
Yes. So which celebrity, famous celebrity that you work with? And just now you said to mention to me the Babyface, include the Babyface, and how the experience you work with them.
Well, that came about, I moved to Atlanta and there was a audition to sing background for Pebbles and Babyface that they were announcing on the radio. So I kind of just went down to the audition. A friend of my wife's told her about it, and I went down to the audition and just tried to get in. And they told the people that were outside that we didn't have an invitation, but if there was time permitting at the end, that they would let us in to audition. Well, about 20, 25 minutes later, they came and they let us in, and I was able to be the male singer. They took 2 females and a male, and I was able to win the audition. And that point, I knew that I could, you know, I could work with the professionals. So, you know, I worked with Pebbles and I worked with Babyface at that point, and I went on to work with Joyce Irby, who was in the group, the female group called Climax. I ended up writing a duet on their on an album that they had, and worked with the bass player Brown Mark, who was the bass player for Prince and the Revolution. You know, I went in the studio and did some things with him, and I've just written songs. There are songs out there I have people sending me that I forgot that I've written. So I've been working, you know, I've never stopped writing. And it's always been a dream of mine just to have songs on the radio. And, you know, that is where I am now. And that's why I love being with Krazyfi, because they are giving me the platform to do that.
Yeah, that's great, awesome experience you have there. Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
then, yeah, yeah. About the Sympathy Love, your song,
Yes,
that you upload to the Krazyfi. what inspire you to create this song? It's so catchy and lovely.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sympathy Love. Actually, I was on my way with my family. My grandmother had passed, and we had just celebrated her 100th birthday like the year before. And she had just passed like right before she turned 101. And we were on our way to, and it's a funny story, on our way to her funeral. And I'm riding with my uncle and my cousins. And my aunt, Belinda, they were going to stay in my aunt's house. And she has a whirlpool, okay? And I might not should be telling this story, but she has a whirlpool. My aunt was like, man, I can't wait to get in that whirlpool tub. And I said to my uncle, oh, uncle, it sounds like you're going to have some fun when you get there. And she says, no, he's mourning. And I said, mourning? So that means you're not going to give him any sympathy love? And I looked at my cousin, and he looked at me, and he knew right away. He's like, you're going to write that song, aren't you? I was like, yes, I am going to write that song. So that's how the inspiration came for Sympathy Love.
Okay, so a lot of inspired from the songs. Okay, next, your latest upcoming release, Rolling. This is a big hit track in the Krazyfi now. So, what inspired you also about these rollings for this track?
Yeah, Rolling was just simply, I was at a stoplight in my car, and this guy rolls up next to me on his Harley motorcycle, and he's just grooving to some Southern soul. And he had me next to him, and I'm grooving. I was like, man, I like that Southern soul. And as he rolled away, he was rolling away, I said, you know what? I'm going to write me a Southern song called Rolling. And it was just that simple. The concept, is just, I just came up with a concept for it. It was pretty easy. All I need is a beat. It doesn't, you give me a beat and I can go with it. It doesn't take me long to put a song together. So it was really just a guy grooving next to me on his motorcycle, and that's why on the cover I have a motorcycle, just because that's where the concept came from.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of music you create already. So how long will it take for you to create a music or song?
Well, concepts come as quick as I just said. I mean, I can write a song. I can come up with some concept in like seconds. I can create a verse and a hook in a matter of minutes. It doesn't, Now the process of getting it all completed, can take a week to a couple of weeks, or maybe even a month. I go to my producer and I just give him my ideas, and he rolls with them. We just produce it. And it's really just based on our schedules. He has a busy schedule. I have a busy schedule. So we only get together like once a week, and we'll, put the songs together. And, sometimes it takes a month or so just because of our schedules. But, if we were doing this full time, we would have an album done in a week. But the process is we take our time with it because we just love what we're doing, and we're not going to put anything out that we're not finished with. So but putting songs together are pretty easy, pretty quick, and I create them in many different ways. I dream songs. I literally dream songs. When I realized I was dreaming songs, I mean, songs are the soundtrack of our lives. And I did not realize that I had soundtracks in my dreams. And at some point, as I was waking up, I realized, okay, I have music in my dreams. And then the next thing I realized is that, okay, this is music that I've never heard before. So as I'm waking up, I have to I get my phone and I'll, record what's in my head, even if it's just a melody, just because I know it's something that I hadn't heard before, and they're soundtracks in my dreams. So actually, I'm writing that song as well, and it's called Soundtracks in My Dreams. So,
Okay. So, do you have any regret or the things that you will want to tell your younger self since you have a lot of experience in this industry, music?
yeah, I mean, I would just tell myself to be more aggressive, yeah, being more aggressive in letting people know what my talent is, because when I was with Babyface and Pebbles, they didn't know that I could write,
Mm,
and I never made them aware of that. I was just excited to be a background singer and traveling and
mm,
meeting all the artists that were on the tours, and I didn't get a chance to let them know that I was a writer, So it would be just to be more aggressive, on letting people know what my talents are.
mm. Yes. Okay. Telling the people aggressively about yourself is what you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So maybe the new independent artist should be aggressive during the young stage.
Yes, yes, definitely. And I think today you don't have to tell young people to be aggressive, because social media already has them, set up to be, aggressive and to be in contact with people. We didn't have this platform. I mean, but that's why I'm so excited today, with Krazyfi, because of the platform that it is. I mean, I can distribute,
Mm-hmm.
stream, and
Mm-hmm.
sell my music all in one place.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I mean, for an independent artist, there's nothing better that you can have. So to be able to do this at my age now, is just wonderful, because I don't have to depend on anybody. I just need, a supportive platform,
Yes.
and that's what you guys are. And I'm very honored to be, a part of Krazyfi.
So, thanks. And then what do you expect to achieve now from music?
Really, though, the reason why I started really just putting the music out was just because, and once again, I'm a writer.
Mm,
So I want people to know that I can write, so that I can write for them. I mean, I really wasn't trying to be an artist. I'm just trying to be a writer, you
mm,
know. Um, and if people can see the quality of my writing and my songs and the production that I have with my production team, Daylight Productions and JT Audio, those guys are my composers and producers, and they do a great job, and we do a great job together. So to be able to, get music out there and let people know that, we can write for them as well, my main goal is to be writing for other people. And the only way I can do that is display it myself.
so this is include the advice for independent artists.
Well, the advice that I would give for independent artists, yeah, is to you need to know your business, know the business of being an independent artist, and that is uh, finding a distribution company,
Mhm.
registering your publishing, and learning how to get your royalties and where they come from. So those are the things that, as an independent artist, that are available, that you don't need a manager or a lawyer to get. You can do all this yourself. It's here for you, and it's opened the door for me to be able to just, be my own record company. I mean, at the end of the day, an independent artist is his own record company, and you can create your own record company, your own publishing company, and you can be the only artist, and that's a great thing. And to be able to, like I said, to get with Krazyfi, um, to be with Krazyfi is like being with a label, being with a record label, and to be able to, as an independent artist, to get yourself onto a platform that is like a record label. This is a great time for our music artists. So, I'm proud to be in this space,
So in your lifetime, how many tracks in total have you recorded your music?
Wow. I don't know. Like I said, there's songs out there that I forgot that I've written that people send me, and I was like, I got one about 6 months ago. One of my friends sent me. Matter of fact, his name is Chance Howard. Bless you, Chance. He was in a car accident, and he played for Prince. He's done very well as a artist, and he sent me a track that we had done years ago, man. And it was, I was like, wow, I forgot all about that. And so I'm going to redo, there's a lot of songs that I'm going to be able to produce that I've written a long time ago. So I don't know. It's probably about 200, just off the top of my head. But I don't know, because people would send me songs and say, hey, you remember this? And I'm like, wow, yeah. So I mean, I have a lot of songs that are out there that I've forgotten about.
Okay. So Ronnie, it's very nice to have you today. So as our top artist on the Krazyfi, number one top favorite also in the Krazyfi, Ronnie. Your voice is very inspiring to us. It's very amazing.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's, like I said, it's an honor to be on your platform and to get the support. That's all an artist needs is the support of people who understand their music. That's all you want fans to do, is to understand and relate to your music. And
it's great to have you here.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, music concepts come to me in many different ways. So I'm chilling at a light, and this smooth brother rolls up in his Harley next to me, and he's grooving to some Southern soul. And as he's rolling away, I said, that's my next song right there. And so here we have Rolling. I hope you enjoy.